nail polish is still wet.
I gotta get this thing to stop making guitar noises.
The face still here?
Hey! Get down from there! Now!
I need your opinion on which curtains will look better in my guest room. Now!
Hey! Turn around!
Okay, now get back up there.
What if you bumped that control by accident? You'd be mincemeat by now. What have I told you? You don't work on equipment when the engine's running.
Well, I told him not to touch anything.
I am Eric Stoltz, after all.
All right, I guess I wasn't thinking.
You weren't thinking. You mean you'll work on engines and machinery and not think of your own personal safety?
I ought to kill you!
Here. Shake hands with danger.
Shake hands with danger. Need a guy who ought to know.
You can move your arm now.
I used to laugh at safety. Now they call me Three-Finger Joe.
Which is odd, because I lost both my arms.
Shake hands with danger.
I'm gonna shake hands with the chalupa.
Shoes. Be careless for a moment. Spend a lifetime with the blues.
I got crushed by a road grader, and now I just feel, I don't know, kind of blue.
Earth-moving machines are designed for safety, but they're big enough to hide a man.
Or several David Spades.
This mechanic is lucky he's able to complain. He should have protected himself by removing the key and putting a do not operate tag on the control.
Well, I'm gonna go back to being a circuit court judge.
Anytime you pick up a wrench, reach for a control, use a grease gun, grab a welding torch, or work on any machine while forgetting safety, you're shaking hands with danger.
No, he's biting his tongue. All right.
Okay. All right, now you take the loader up behind the hill where they're working. Now I'll drive up on the road and I'll meet you at the top, all right?
And if there's anything you can do about your glasses, please do it.
Well, all I have to do is back it up and then let it down nice and easy like. You want me to do it?
I can handle it. Let's sweat there.
I have complete confidence in you, guy who can't grow a mustache.
There's blood all over everything. You sure this is okay?
What the hell here? I don't know. Well, my delicately feathered hair will protect me.
That's a switch that turns on a constant loop of Conway Twitty music. Oopsie.
What this man didn't know was that the operator had left the lift lever in the raised position, so the arms would rise automatically when the engine started.
As any child knows.
A qualified operator would have known better. The man shouldn't have tried to perform as an operator when he wasn't one.
In fact, he's barely qualified to run a toaster oven.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alan Jackson.
Before he begins changing an O-ring on an excavator boom, he checks. Oil temperature down, engine off,
Chewing tobacco
bucket
restarted.
grounded, hydraulic lock engaged. Okay, he'll have that O-ring installed in minutes.
Right after he makes a batch of his famous organic cranberry and black walnut biscotti.
Hi, this is the narrator speaking. I'll just be here noodling on the guitar and watching Dukes of Hazzard with the sound down if you need me.
Yeah, narrator here again. What else can I tell you about Chuck Hamlin? Oh yeah, Chuck once ate 4.5 pounds of Swanson Salisbury steak in one sitting. Talk about shaking hands with danger, huh? Yeah, that's Chuck.
Yep, that's dangerous chatting with some other people right now, but I'll just tap him on the shoulder when he can break away, and then I'll introduce him.
Yeah.
Then you can, shake hands with danger. Yep.
What else? Chuck Hamlin doesn't own a couch. Thought I'd throw that in there. Also, Chuck had too many one Sunday afternoon and accidentally shot his cousin in the leg with a 10 gauge. No arrests were made. Chuck trivia.
Tell Charlie and Tilton that on her.
Man, I really fell on my keys. Holy shit.
Hands with danger. Take a chance that you won't fall. Just save yourself a minute. But you may damn well lose it all.
Hey, keep it clean there, potty mouth.
And this was cleaned up for radio. You should hear the explicit version. Never heard so many F-bombs and C-words in your life.
Sorry, Chuck.
Wherever possible, the stick should be extended and the boom lowered so the work can be done at ground level.
Geez, the ground is still
Finding
work
that
from Chuck's party.
impossible,
Show
the
them
next
respect.
man used the service truck as a safe work platform.
Company grief counselor, obviously.
Climbing with tools can create a hazard. Use the steps and the grab irons. Keep at least 3 points of contact. 2 feet and 1 hand unencumbered.
And with every fiber of your being, try not to look like Al Franken.
Any shortcuts, and you're inviting injury. In fact, taking shortcuts is often a quick road to trouble.
Highway to the
For
danger
example,
zone.
consider what happened to Harry Sanders. Harry has come to work with a problem. His son is having a football-injured knee operated on this morning.
Harry wants to do the operation himself.
And take a couple hours off to visit his son. The operator has complained that the scraper is shifted too slow and the controls are sluggish.
Oh, sure.
In a hurry, Harry pulls only 1 axle. The service manual says to pull both axles and disconnect steering.
Harry's mustache
But Harry
makes that
knows with
impossible.
one axle removed and the differential unlocked, the machine shouldn't move. He's taken this shortcut before.
Harry's a lazy-ass slug,
Waiting for the
man.
operator to return, Harry starts the machine in order to judge the problem. While he waits for the engine to warm, Harry's thoughts drift to worries about his son.
Wonder who will replace Farrah Fawcett on Charlie's Angel.
That was your son, Harry.
Oh, yeah. Wonder how the little mistake's doing.
The accelerator feels stiff, so then he checks the feel of the service brakes.
Ooh, they feel very sexy.
Yeah,
His attention is divided. While thinking about his son, his hands and feet go through motions he believes have become automatic.
Then again, Harry also believes his wife's been faithful.
In this absent-minded
That
state,
joke.
he unconsciously starts to steer, jams his foot on the differential lock, and the machine takes off.
Luckily, Mr. Nolte was not at home at the time. Well, his floor-mounted mattress did sustain some damage.
Oh, and Harry's son's surgery went badly, too. Doctor blamed Harry.
For the stunned operator, the machine stops itself.
Thankfully, the machine is smarter than Harry.
Harry is only bruised, but in a crowded area, he could have killed someone because he ignored safe procedure to save a few minutes' work.
Shake Danger's hand? Hell, Harry isn't fit to wipe Danger's backside.
Well, don't worry. We sent out an agent to burn down Harry's house. That'll teach you.
Now, most people have days when they come to work with worries, hangovers, or distractions. Those are times for being doubly cautious.
He's an insane,
When the
grizzled
body's
clown
on the
underneath
job,
that.
but the mind is elsewhere. It's danger time. Glenn Greenwood was victim of another kind of mental hazard. Ego.
He took over the world and made us all his subjects. Remember that?
No, but I got this drift. Just give it a whack.
The enormous, unstoppable ego of that man.
Striking hard against badly chipped metal. But he's wearing safety glasses, and there's a macho thing involved
He
here.
has to make up for asking Gary out on a
Doesn't want his
date.
friend to sneer at him for being overly cautious. So, Glenn shakes hands with danger.
Glenn's manhood had also suffered a blow by wearing that kicking neckerchief.
We had our crack sniper shoot Glenn to prove a point about safety.
Maybe his friend would have laughed if Glenn had insisted upon playing it safe. But he sure as hell isn't laughing now.
Yeah, but his friend is.
Very insensitive
The
man.
time to make sure you have a safe engine is before you
Hey,
start
Glenn,
using it.
Glenn, check it out. It's Iron Man's boner. Glenn, he's trying to make you laugh, man.
If Glenn's friend had ground off that mushroom face, taken care of the tools he uses, he could have prevented that accident.
No, I couldn't.
Some old-timers think accidents happen only to greenhorns.
Figure it.
Boston lead singer Brad Delp.
Look at it.
That's a obscure,
Let them
man.
learn the hard way, they say. Now, let them learn the hard way can be an attitude that results in serious injury.
That's not just shaking hands, that's giving Danger a scented oil rub down.
Sorry about that.
One word of caution from the old-timer would have saved a lot of pain and lost work time.
Danger's niece is a babe, though, huh?
And even the old-timer can lapse into carelessness.
No one is safe ever. Everybody run!
He starts, but he doesn't think about how much he's grinded down the wheel.
Oh, he's too busy thinking up ways to burn the flesh off of them greenhorns.
Nice guy.
He gets by with it on that longer piece.
Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Danger and the Red Dirt Danger Band.
Hello. Grinding wheels and metal are what made.
Hooray! The cruel old bastard finally got his comeuppance.
Hey, we hope he dies!
Oddly enough, it isn't lack of familiarity with a job that causes most accidents. Often it's the routineness of the work that makes a person overconfident.
Or underintelligence.
Myers is changing buckets, a job he's done at least 100 times.
Love you, Bill.
If he were new at it, Bill would be watching and thinking about every step. Now it's so routine that caution has been dove.
Shake hands with the... Oh, wait, I'm ahead of myself, sorry.
The hole is dry.
Ooh.
The pin won't slide.
Holy
There's no stick or swab in the grease can.
The filthiest thing I've ever heard.
It's time to search around.
NC-17.
This is the moment. That split second when a man decides between being safe or shaking hands with danger.
Me, I shook hands with mediocrity years ago, and I'm fine with it. Brace yourselves, everybody.
Yeah, see it coming? Wait for it.
Oh! Poor guy will never be able to punch Andy Dick.
He could just use his other hand.
That's true.
If he
You're
couldn't
an
find a
optimist.
stick or a swab, Bill could have had the linking members moved apart and greased them separately. It would have been nuisance. But Bill Myers would give anything to be able to go back and do it the right way.
Okay, let's see Chuck's death again. How about it? Good death.
Hands with danger.
It's the Shake Hands with Danger party mix, ladies and gentlemen.
Shake hands with danger.
Exchange terse emails with perilousness.
Shake hands with danger.
Leave a voicemail at the office number of Hazard.
Shake hands with danger.
Oh man, can somebody please remove Chuck Hamlin's body? It's been weeks.
Here to them I'm lucky to be just three-fingered Joe.
The relentless guilt of chopping off Bill's hand was too much for the front loader, and it committed suicide by self-immolation.